This video demonstrates how do we produce assembly drawing by using SolidWorks 2022. After you start the software, you'll see a screen similar to this one. You have three modules: part, assembly, and drawing. Assuming you have create an assembly model, then you can start to use drawing module to produce drawings. But if you click on this drawing module, you will get a drawing paper provided by SolidWorks. What we would like you to do for the assignment is to use a template provided by us, which is a series template. In this case, we're not going down this way, we're going down a different way by close this window, then move to there, to click on open. And here, you can download the SolidWorks template and put in the folder like me here. Okay, then you can click on open. So just ignore this pop-up message, it disappears soon. Right. When you are in this environment, you'll see the drawing paper. Pay attention to whether it's A4, is A3. Since we are going to produce an assembly drawing, therefore, we are going to use A3 paper. Right, so it's down there. To bring the parts in or assembly model in, we need to click on this view palette as we did for components drawing. Then you click on this one. You see here is component drawing, not the assembly drawing. Therefore, we need to click on this one to find the assembly drawing, assembly model we want to bring in. So that's hoister is the one. Just click on open. Then you will see the front view, right view, top view, etc. If this is not the front view you want, okay, you want this one as a front view, you can bring this one in. You also can change the orientation of your model's front view. You do this one in the same way as we explained for the component. So if you want this one as the front view, just click, hold the key and drag here. Right, okay. Now, what we have to do is we need to move sideways and have the end view, and another one diagonally go this way and click. Then we can click on this one. So the parts are all there. So we can move this around. We need to leave some space here for the part list. Okay. So click on this one. If it's too small, click on the view, and we can change use the custom scale. Make it slightly larger. You have to leave sufficient room for you to place the critical dimensions. Okay, you can do this way or you may like to slightly different way to adjust the layout. But you do need leave sufficient space. Okay. So then you can add the critical dimensions by using the annotation and use the smart dimension, have a overall width and tops and also the thickness. This is the same as you do for the component, for example, here. So make sure you have them down there rather than in the, okay. So once you've done it, that's it for the dimensions. The next is to add a part list and the balloons. Okay. To add the part list, click this annotation again and click on this tables and click on this view of materials. Okay. Now you can click on one of the view you want to actually place the balloons, like this view. Okay, then you click on that one, then you move your mouse to here. And place this view and by click it. So when you move it, don't hold the mouse key down and don't actually click. So your part is here. Right. The next one is to place the balloons. So you can use this outer one. Click this one. Then click on this view. You'll see the balloons are listed there. But you may find they are not in the clockwise order. For example, this is a 9, 4, 3, 6. Actually, this is not actually in the right order. To get in the right order, what you can do is you can choose this one as 1. So click this one. Make it larger. Let me make it larger. So click this one first. Okay. Then you can click individual one. Then move down here to change it to 1. Okay, then the rest will be changed automatically. And click this one and change this to 2. You have to do this manually and one by one. 3. Make sure it runs clockwise. The other thing you have to make sure is these arrows, the balloons, shouldn't actually point it on a hidden part. So this is required by the British standard. Okay, you have to do all the way around to get them right. Okay, so once you get this correctly, the next is to fill the part list, to amend part list, because the part list we like you to have is, we need to have a part name. Okay. They have to be capital. Right. And then also we have the description here as the material. Okay. And you can adjust this width by changing this. Okay. Make sure that the line here is aligned. Right. So we have 4 columns: item number, part name, materials, and the quantity. We need to have these names been properly entered without this extension name part. So they have to be in capital as well. We better to make them centered. So to do that, you just highlight them. Then click on this. Okay. The next is to double click, and you can see keep the link or break link. Then remove this text. So you have to do all of this one by one. The next is to double click this one, keep link, enter the materials. Still, yeah. So you need to do all the way down to correct all of this. Then you have a proper part list. Okay. After you've done the part list, next you need to do is to fill this title block. You do this same as the component. So you just go to the double click this one, and you are now on the background sheet. Then you can add the text here. Here, in this part, the material, because you may have more than one materials. Therefore, you better to type in as C part list, or refer to part list. Okay, then you can do the other parts. And once you finish, click and click this one. You will be back to the drawing paper with the drawings. If you don't do that, you won't see the drawings. So this is how do we actually produce an assembly drawing with a part list and blooms around this one. Obviously, if you like, you can have the blooms a bit around this one. It is up to you to actually to arrange this one, but yes, we like to have this not around properly. If you don't want this blooms guide by this rectangle, you can just click this one. You can click this one and press delete key to delete these things and place new things again. Okay, so you can do as many times as you want, but it's better to do that in one go, get them all right. Okay, that's it for this video.